Imagine waking up one morning and your bank account is frozen. You can't withdraw your own money. The government has just decided overnight that your savings belong to them now. That's not a dystopian movie plot. That actually happened in Argentina in December 2001, and the people who suffered most weren't corrupt politicians or Wall Street banks. They were ordinary workers, teachers, and small business owners who did everything right. This is the story of the worst economic collapse of the 21st century, and the 3 financial lessons buried inside it that most people never learn. To understand what happened, you have to go back to the 1990s. Argentina was the darling of the global economy. The IMF called it a model for developing nations. The peso was pegged 1-to-1 with the US dollar, 1 peso, $1, always. It felt rock solid, but underneath that stability, the country was quietly drowning in debt. The government kept borrowing from foreign banks, from international institutions, from its own citizens, promising the peg would hold. And for a while it did. Then came the cracks. A global recession hit. Exports collapsed. Tax revenues dried up. Unemployment climbed past 20%. The government, now desperate, did something that would define Argentina for a generation. In December 2001, they announced a corralito, a policy that froze every bank account in the country. Withdrawals were capped at $250 a week. Your own money locked away, untouchable. The streets exploded. Protests turned into riots. 5 presidents resigned in 11 days. And when the smoke cleared, Argentina had defaulted on $100 billion in debt, the largest sovereign default in history at the time, and devalued the peso so severely that people who had $10,000 in savings woke up to find it was worth $3,000. Now, before you say that could never happen here, stop. Because the conditions that destroyed Argentina's economy are not unique to Argentina. They're structural. And some of them exist right now in economies you trust. Here are the 3 lessons every person with money, or who wants money, needs to take from this. Lesson 1. Currency risk is real, and it doesn't announce itself. Argentina's citizens trusted the 1-to-1 peg. They were told it was guaranteed. It wasn't. The lesson isn't never trust your government. It's that any single currency concentration is a risk. Diversification isn't just about stocks and bonds. It's about the units your wealth is stored in. Lesson 2. Debt-fueled stability is the most dangerous kind. Argentina's economy looked great, right up until it didn't. Countries, companies, and individuals that borrow to maintain a lifestyle. They can't sustain always face a reckoning. The longer the delay, the worse the collapse. Lesson 3. The people who get hurt in a financial crisis are rarely the people who caused it. Argentina's wealthy had already moved their dollars offshore before the corralito hit. The middle class, who played by the rules and kept their savings in local banks, lost everything. The system protects those who understand it. That last one is the hardest to sit with, because it means financial literacy isn't optional. It's armor. The people who understood what was happening to Argentina's debt levels moved their money before the freeze. Ordinary people who trusted the system paid the price. Argentina eventually recovered, slowly, painfully, over more than a decade. But the people who lost their savings in 2001 never got them back. Their time was gone. Their plans were gone. Retirements, businesses, college funds, gone. You can't predict a crisis, but you can make yourself harder to destroy by one. That means understanding where your money sits, what risks you're exposed to, and what the history of economics is. Actually trying to teach you. That's exactly what this channel is for. Every video on the ledger is designed to give you the financial context that schools never taught and banks don't want you to know. If this video made you think differently about money, subscribe. And if you want to go deeper, the next video breaks down how colonial-era debt structures are still shaping African economies today. I'll see you there.